indigenous people of Dominican Republic and Haiti, the indigenous people of Central America, North America, South America, the people that dwell here prior to the white men coming with the sword.
That's right.
You go back to the lost 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negro that came here in slave ships.
In heavenly places, for real. We come out every week to speak to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to let them know that the mud they trying to dig it up out of, that ain't where we belong. It's up there.
That's right.
We're supposed to be ruling this place in righteousness. And let me get 1 Corinthians 6, 1 through 3. I want that 2 Peter first. All praises to the Most High, because we ain't got a lot of time left on the clock. But y'all think we're going to be playing and playing and playing, but the game got to end sometime.
Right.
Got to end sometime. And the question's going to be, what team are you playing on?
Right.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1.
You know.
Dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust, and not before the saints? Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? Us blacks and us Hispanics, we learn to run to the white man for every goddamn thing.
Right.
We should be learning to resolve matters amongst ourselves, though. We have the talks, you know, little beef between each other. We men, we grown people, right? We have feelings. We go through these things. We got emotions, all that. But the thing that the Most High gave us was statutes and judgments that we're supposed to use to judge matters amongst ourselves. And why is this important? Why should we develop these skills? Because one day,
and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
one day you're going to judge the whole world. If you're supposed to judge the whole world one day, are you not worthy to judge the smallest matters right now? Not against your enemies, but with your own brothers. That's what we're supposed to develop.
Right!
You got that?
2 Peter 3 and 9.
Let's look at 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9.
Get out! Get out!
6.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promises.
It's important that we start getting it together right now, because the Most High is not slack concerning his promises.
At all.
He promised he was going to set us up on high above all nations of the earth. And when that happens, there's going to be a certain expectation that we move a certain way. We're going to judge the whole world, and he's not slack concerning that promise.
As some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to us warned.
The way that we perceive it the wrong way is that we got all the time in the world to work it out, but we don't, because the Most High is not slack concerning the way that he moves. It's coming around the corner.
Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
He's trying to give you triflers time to repent, come back to his law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
He's trying to give you Hispanics time to come up out of them Catholic churches, to let go of Jesus Christi Gringo. But that's really El Diablo. He wants you to figure out who you are so you can come back to his commandments and work things out the right way. Y'all hear me over there? This is for the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. Come through and hear your heritage.
Come here to work. God.
Give him a hand.
God.
Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
We out here to teach you that the day of the Lord gonna come like a thief in the night. The day of the Lord is when he come and scoop you up out of these ghettos, these barrios, when he comes and get us out of these reservations, so-called, and put you where you actually belong. Right? So what we want to do is have that come to your mind right now. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. I ain't gonna bite y'all. You see this sign right here?
Yeah.
So you got two sides of this sign. Mainly this one right here. On this side is what the white man would call us.
I have this on my phone.
Okay.
The whole list of all the tribes.
All praises. Which one correspond to you?
Yeah. Oh, Judah and Yan and that's all we do.
Which one on your dad's side?
My dad's side.
The screenshot and send it to me.
My dad was white.
Your dad was white?
My
Okay.
mom was Judah.
Okay. Your mom was Judah. So your mom would be what we call an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
You Native American on your mom's side? Got you. And then what about you?
Same, he's my son.
He's your son? What about his dad? Dad was black? So you would be from the tribe. You said your dad was white?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
come.
still from Judah anyway, just from here.
That's a what? That's a, nah, I don't work like that. Let me get,
This is the book
let
of
me get
Numbers,
numbers.
chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers.
So your pedigree is your seed line, right? So we talking to people who came from the seed line of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Your mom's gonna be an Israelite, so you gotta let her know that. Let her know she should come out here and get this word, because there's not enough time for her to play around. She gotta repent now if she can. Right? She around? Get around here, because the time is right now. We always think it's a tomorrow, but we the farthest from that. You should have all the evidence that you know as a black man that tomorrow ain't promised.
That's right.
Because you never know when the policeman gonna want to try you. You never know when the stray's coming for you, and you never know when somebody gonna come back for some vengeance from the 5th grade, right? We should know all about that. So the time is now for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to come back. If you know some of them, send them this way on their father's side. Let's go back to that Peter.
Sorry,
Peter.
my dad was white.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 9.
Bring it out!
Or verse 10 actually. And it reads, the Lord shall, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
How's a thief in the night come? The thief in the night come when you don't think your alarm is working. He should look through the cracks. What you got?
Sorry, you don't have it on here, but this is the Germans are also part of one of the tribes as well.
Nah.
They're part of the, not the ones on here though.
There's a German word, Kaiser. You ever heard of Kaiser Permanente at hospital?
Yeah.
So the word Kaiser comes from the word Caesar. The Caesar, when you deal with the Caesar.
It's not from the Romans. It's not from Romans.
What you mean?
It's from one of the tribes, but they got divided out, you know, they were lost.
Not facts. Not facts. The Germans go back to the Edomites. So like I'm giving you a history lesson. That word Kaiser is a German word that comes from the Latin word Caesar.
Okay.
That's Edomite tradition.
Well, we're not with them. We're not with those guys.
Now you gonna be with us?
Yeah.
It do say in those days their widows are gonna trust in us, but it don't make you Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You might be colored, as they would say, but unfortunately the boundary you got to get through is you don't come from the seed line of Israel.
Well, Jesus talks
That ain't how
to me,
you
and I
get your
talk to him
ticket.
in the spirit all the time.
That's called schizophrenia. Go ahead and bring that out.
But this is the book of 2 Peter 3 and verse 10.
Bring it out!
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
He's gonna come like a thief in the night. He ain't gonna come when you expect it. So what's the old saying is, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, right?
That's right.
We keep it on us so we don't gotta go look for it when trouble come knocking at the door.
Right,
And what I'm
right.
talking about is that sword. That's that word. Go ahead.
And the which the heavens shall pass away from with a great noise.
The heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Meaning that this social political structure that you're looking at right now, it's going to hit the goddamn ground and it's going to crumble when that day comes and the Most High is going to raise the real kings up. You can go ahead and drop that.
King Corn beats be killing shit.
We was powers on this earth once, and we was all about the mirth once. Idol worship, murder like the first of the month. Hit a nigga with the bit like he need a light. That's what you do when you on fourth, or else you got a punt. But we ain't needed when we cry for Egypt flesh, nah. So it's Egypt that we got, and we hella mad. These crackers soaring off our shoulders like some helipads. They see our sweat, but they don't feel us like we holograms. I'll be damned, another black man shot again.